This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Network podcast. Tasty.
2, 3, and I would roll 500 ones, and I would roll 500 more, just to be the dwarf who rolled 1,000 ones to Fulton at your door. Natural one, natural one, natural one, natural one, natural one. Nailed it! Yes! Yes, nailed it!
Let's mix it. I wasn't recording.
No!
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I'll never let anything happen to you. I promise.
Oh my god.
Can you save the day?
Velda drops a gusting sphere.
The shot goes wide.
Yes!
8 points of damage.
I'm down.
I'm unconscious!
Every hit is on a knife edge.
It's literally just your fury keeping you on your feet.
Stab him!
See you in hell.
You'll have to send me a postcard, mate, because you're going to be there long before I will be.
I can know! The adventure continues now.
Do you know, in our previous campaign that we're playing Pathfinder, one of the characters decided that he was vegan halfway through because he transformed into a lot of animals. That was mine. That was Brimbone. Who out of the Danger Club, who's most likely to become vegan?
Yeah, I think Velda does. I don't think he gives a shit about him.
What? Dungeon Master. You think Shania?
I think Shania would have it's either Shania or Velda, I think.
I think you've got a shot of Velda becoming vegetarian. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure he'd go vegan. That's pretty big.
He's got that losing points with Jin, wouldn't it? Because I bet Jin's a meat eater.
Yeah, of course he is, yeah. And it would just be like, we're eating beans now. And I don't think Jin would like that.
No.
Big up beans.
Big up beans.
Hi.
Big up beans, Jin. No,
Big up beans. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 50 of the Danger Club podcast.
50.
That's right, 50 episodes.
50.
And we decided to bring it in with a discussion about vegan druids and beans.
Big up beans.
So is the Danger Club podcast having like a midlife crisis now?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Going to buy a sports car.
It's all a difficult thing, and we are 2 episodes away from having this thing been going on for a year. That is mad.
That is mad.
Big up birthdays.
But we'll celebrate that.
Big up years.
Shout out to time.
Yeah.
It's all love today. We will celebrate that when we get to it, because last episode, the Danger Club podcast very nearly ended.
Yeah, did we?
It was pretty tense.
Wow.
We've joked about it.
It was going to be the one and only time that Caragor Wongfang would have voluntarily lost a fight to a man or beast or skeleton. He was about to hand it all in. He was ready to go.
But then he braved it.
Yeah, he braved it at one time. He looked
I think that was the better choice as well.
Yeah, do you know what it was? At the time of rolling the dice, I wasn't sure. I was wondering if I was dooming us all by my folly. It turns out I was helping. But I wasn't sure at the time, Drum. It was very, very dramatic for me.
Yeah, it was.
It was dramatic. And also, when you say, almost died, Dan, there was a mistake made. We thought 2 people had gone down, but one hadn't. Actually, one was still on his feet.
Yeah, who the fuck was that again?
It was quite a funny, in terms of like raging, but a British person raging. What effectively he did was, I'm down. Actually, no, I'm quite angry about that. Get back up. I know I'm covered in blood, but actually, do you know what? That's not on, mate. That's not on.
You know what? Yeah.
I am raging.
We've already established that M has got controlled blood rage, so he can still fire off an email.
He's basically from Surrey.
I'm not happy with this.
Yeah.
I was
It's passive-aggressive rage.
I was 95% sure that Travis wasn't walking out of that episode. I knew how, his first action was already set. I knew how it was going to roll, and I thought we'll give James that chance. Let you have that go and just see what you come up with, because you should always do that in this game. You should always throw that dice out there and just see what the unplanned option might be, because it will always be entertaining.
Yeah, and I've got to say, lots of sweat, very tense.
Yeah, very tense.
And got a bit of a damp handshake in the end, the Velda's reaction, because I did roll quite badly, but just that crucial -4.
That's all it needed.
And it was just,
But also, the original threat at the end of the episode before was that Ica might die.
Yeah.
Now, what you're saying is you always intended to save her.
Travis always had a readied action that if he pointed the gun at Ica, he would run in front of the gun.
Right.
Readied action means he wouldn't have been able to do a full action, so he wouldn't have been able to attack, and he's tied up, so he can't attack. But his readied action was always to run in between the two of them.
And did you decide that after you'd had the slurry of people telling you that you're a bad person and you didn't want a little girl's death on your hands?
No, I'll get her. we got 2 more episodes until the anniversary,
I'm not sure anybody else in this group has played with a campaign involving mimics before, but mimics are things that can change into literally anything. So like a chair, and your chair would just sort of open its mouth and then start eating you. So if Dan ever brings those in, then no, Ica is never safe. The furniture is a threat. The table is a threat. Your shoes.
Wait till we get to episode 52. Ica's a scroll.
Yeah, right.
Oh, speaking of which, just saw Captain Marvel the other day. Oh, I'm not going to say anything more. Everyone thought I was going to say something. I got some evil looks from the Danger Club podcast then.
I saw it last night.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, not last night. It would have been 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it would.
I saw it about 2 months ago. I mean, Endgame will be out.
MCM, right?
Endgame will be out by now, and spoilers.
I was going Captain Marvel. Jesus.
Spoilers, the Danger Club.
So we've all seen Endgame now then, right? Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, can't believe Endgame.
What about that bit with that?
I can't believe they did that, yeah.
I mean, that's
wow,
pretty unbelievable stuff.
Next week, Comic-Con. So, that's always good.
And Halloween.
On Captain Marvel, though.
Hey, this is not the slow winding down of the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. This is the Danger Club podcast.
Just on that, though, on the slow winding down of the Cinematic Universe, I'm not going to say anything just about Brie Larson herself. As part of her training for Captain Marvel, she pushed a Jeep up a hill.
What?
Yeah, woman's a tank.
Big up Brie Larson.
Big up
Sweetest
Captain Marvel.
Larson.
No, in a good way, though, because...
absolutely.
She could have us. She's
she
harder
could,
than everyone in this
couldn't
room.
So,
Awesome.
we held off on theories last week to get back into the action as quickly as possible. But how is everyone feeling now? How is everyone feeling about what has just happened? What has how you've been set up? What's everyone's emotions?
Caragor's feeling a bit guilty.
Yeah.
It's sort of in a roundabout way on him that everyone was here and everyone's put in danger.
Yeah. How about everyone else? I mean, it got pretty close there.
It did get pretty close. I think Shania still mostly rage about it. I mean, also, I think you know how Iron Man in second Avengers film gets like he wants to put a suit around the world, right? You know, he's like, I must protect everything. I feel like there's something like that happening now to Shania, the way she she'd stop at nothing to protect. Well, at least certainly her new gang of friends and Ica and Travis, like that. You know what I mean? That's the level that she's getting to. It's come from a rage place.
What you're saying is that Shania could build Shanultron.
If she could, that is what she would be doing right now.
Fight a lot of like robotic Shania clones. To get to that one bit where they have to press the thing before it falls on Sokovia.
Absolutely, you're exactly right.
I think actually Velda, conversely, is feeling. He's actually feeling pretty confident because we just slogged our way through a hard dungeon, came back to this fight, won. He's feeling a bit of hubris, I think, at the moment. He's feeling pretty like, things are going pretty good. He went into that not too badly smashed up as well, so, yeah.
Interesting. Well, let's see what happens with the fallout from it, because we are back in the Grand Balcony Hotel. The room is just trashed. There are tables and chairs everywhere. There are holes in the wall from where stray bullets have gone flying. There are bodies scattered all over the place, cups and things that have been blown around by the gusty sphere. And there is one orc unconscious and glued to the wall as you're all standing around it. M has just taken the gun from Ica and stopped her executing your only prisoner. Shania did it.
Shania did
got it. Sorry. Yes.
And then she hugged her.
That's it. And you're giving her a hug. So we will jump back into it. I imagine some of you immediately just kind of half fall over. Fulton, you're just about coming around from your...
Velda just sort of goes round and puts some tables and puts a table right and puts some chairs right and helps people like Fulton to a chair and being like, well done. Come on,
I thought you were just rearranging the furniture. I think your instant reaction was to do a bit of IKEA handymanship after the epic thing.
We go, yeah.
Everyone's there lying bleeding.
I am just going to tie this guy up, this orc.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's.
I know he's still stuck.
Well, the glue only lasts for less than a minute. So after a while, the glue kind of crumbles away and he falls down. And you're able to tie him up.
Yeah.
So you now have a captive orc.
Caragor goes over to Ica and Travis, and he kneels down. I am so sorry. This was on me. They came looking for me. You got wrapped up in it. I cannot tell you how sorry I am. Please accept my apologies.
Caragor, this is not. You cannot take responsibility for all the things that happen in the world. Okay, these are bad people.
Can M search the bodies as well?
Yes.
Like starting with a gunsling.
No, I see what you're saying, Shania, but some things have a direct cause and effect. They came here looking for me. Everyone else was just sidelined. You know what I mean? That was just collateral. That is on me.
Well, yes. I mean, they came here looking for you, but they found us. So. Sod them.
We're safe, yeah? We survived this, and she turns to Ica. Ica, look at me, look me in the eyes. What were you thinking, wanting to use this weapon, yeah?
They hurt us. That one hit me.
Caragor looks at Shania and then looks at Ica meaningfully and nods approvingly. Aye, that's right, love. Anyone who hurts you, you fucking end them. That's what you do.
She looks, but sees she no longer has the gun and isn't really sure how to use it. She was rolling untrained to try and fire that.
She rolled untrained. She picked it up, loaded it, and fired it untrained.
It's relatively easy to load because she could see you just have to drop the cartridge in, and it works. And she'd seen him do that. But yeah, you roll with a -4. And you roll against full AC rather than touch, so...
sorry, Shania turns to Ike again and says, Yeah, Caragor is right. You must protect yourselves, and these are dangerous times. I would hope that you would not be around this kind of danger. But if you're going to protect yourself, you will need to be trained, okay? All right? You need to know about how to defend yourself. This is something that we could maybe do for you, okay?
Aye, Shania's right, but in the future, not right now. For now, I'd like it very much if you and Travis found somewhere safer to be, do you know?
It was your friend, Ica says.
What?
Freya. Caragor's sort of seen this coming and he's been sort of avoiding the subject, but now it's come round to him. He's like a scolded child.
She met our wagon outside of the city, said she had a message from you. And then she hit Travis and tied me up, left me by the side of the road, and drove off on the wagon.
Can I get a sense motive on that? See if she's definitely telling the truth. It's very good. 24.
24. You get. Yeah, you're fairly sure she's telling the truth. You get that she is angry, and she doesn't know exactly why any of this has happened.
Caragor looks Ica in the eyes for a long time, and his shoulders slump, and he nods. He's all right. Thank you, Ica. I'm sorry again. I'll find Freya. I'll find her.
Travis comes over. I thought she was just going to take me. But then later one of those orcs showed up with Ica as well. I don't know why. I don't know why she left Ica.
Well, we will need to speak with her, I think.
Aye. Caragor sheathes his cutlasses and his spears meaningfully. Yeah, we need to talk to her. That's what we'll do. We'll have a nice chat.
Yeah.
Fulton goes over to the man tied up now and just hits him in the balls.
You punch him in the balls.
It's that old orc dwarf rivalry coming back in, isn't it?
That's what it's come to.
Yeah.
He doubles over and after a couple of minutes starts to come around.
Oh, sorry. Did my foot hit your balls by accident? Sorry about that. You alright?
I thought you punched him, Fulton.
Yeah, no, I
You
forgot.
foot punched him.
Foot punch.
It's kick punchy, yeah?
Oh, your punches have the power of kicks.
Aye. It's because I'm a dwarf. Anyway,
What's your name, son? What's your name?
Who are you?
Obnob.
What?
No, his name's Nob. So, Nobby, fucked up a little bit here, didn't you?
You'll never get anything out of me.
I don't intend to. I just want to kill you.
Oh.
But wait.
These lot might want to get some out,
So, why do you want to kill him? Or why do you want to take him back to wherever it is he needs to go back?
Caragor looks awkwardly at Fulton and goes, don't, there's no...
Beltu.
What?
Belton.
What?
Belson.
It's not a village in Derbyshire. Like... Belkson.
Aye, that's it. Belkin.
Don't worry about that right now. The question is Nobby, how many more of you lot are out looking for me? How many more are in this town right now?
Hundreds of us.
Insight. Check.
Sense motive.
11.
11? Yeah, he's lying.
Right. Okay. So these hundreds. What was the name of the bounty hunter here?
He's called Pines.
He was called Pines.
He's one of the best.
Yeah. He got paid a lot, didn't he?
Check his necklace. You have finished looting you find nothing on any of the orcs of any interest. They got falchions if you're interested in those, but that's about it.
They'll be worth selling for a
you
little
find he's wearing a chain shirt +1. It's a magical chain shirt, so it is potentially quite useful. He has a masterwork pistol, which Shania currently has. And then the rest of it, he just has a falchion, a buckler, and he has 17 alchemical cartridges. He also, around his neck, is wearing a necklace that has 6 orc or half-orc tusks on it, and 1 human tooth strung through it on a piece of string.
Yeah. Huh. I heard of a chieftain like that back in Belson who used to keep heads round his neck instead of teeth. Anyway.
Well, you only had them as mementos.
Did I ask you, Nobby? Didn't ask you, did I?
Well, you just talked in my general direction. I just assumed I was involved in the conversation.
Don't assume.
For someone who didn't want to get much out of him, you're speaking very much, yeah.
Quite chatty, aren't you? And by the way, Nobby, to assume makes an ass of you. And Caragor punched him in the balls. Just you, Nobby. All right. So, how did you find us?
Pines always keeps an eye on Camarga. Everyone washes up here now and then. That's where a lot of your lot have been. Freya helps us reel them in, and then we catch them.
How many more? Did you, when you were looking for me, did the term earwig ever come up?
Yeah.
All right. How many more of the earwigs has Freya helped rein in for Pines?
He smiles and looks over at the necklace that M's holding in his hand.
Caragor punches him in the face 6 times, 1 for each tusk.
He kind of slumps forward and loses consciousness for a few minutes, but you're able to shake him conscious again.
I punch him 6 more times. Caragor might repeat doing this, by the way.
You keep hitting him. He
could
loses
someone restrain him, please?
Maybe we have some more talk. I have a couple of questions myself, Nobby. So...
He's unconscious.
What?
He's just gone
he came
unconscious.
round. I bring him round with a little hello.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, with a little what?
With a little hello.
M's going to hold Caragor back and just be like, easy boy, easy.
Yeah, and snap in front of him and doesn't come round. I don't know, whatever the fuck, man.
You sort of give him a bit of a shake and he just about comes around. He's really groggy. His face is completely swollen up now and he spits out one of his tusks.
Okay, I think maybe you are in the little bits of pain now, but I would like to know very much. Where is Freya now?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, do you want more of these punches? I mean, we can let Caragor free on you again.
Aye.
I don't know. She just had to keep you here until we could get in position. That's why she gave you that job.
Caragor from M's restraining embrace snaps out. She has to be in the city somewhere. She's got an injured leg, hasn't she? It's the whole reason why she's here.
Aye.
She wouldn't have fled town. Her mobility isn't high.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that she set us up?
She works for someone in the city, someone powerful. We had an arrangement, but only Pines knew who it was.
I let go of Caragor and just give him a little look. Not too condescending or anything, but just... Do you know what I mean? M's a little bit like...
Caragor sees it and nods and goes, "Oh, yeah, no, I see me.
Yeah.
I see me.
It's all right.
Are you going to kill him now?
Yeah.
Well, I trusted
kill him?
I trusted her because I trusted you.
Oh, sorry.
And it's not your fault.
One last question.
It's not your fault.
Nobby? Yeah, okay, Nobby.
It is my
fault. So, I would like to know, who was it who brought the girl? Who brought the girl?
Yeah.
Pines found her. Freya come back with the man, but said she didn't find no one else. Pines knew she was lying.
I see.
Always had a soft spot, that one. That's a weakness.
Really? A weakness, eh?
So this order that you got with Pines and that, and Caragor points at what we saw last time, the empty hand mark on his chest. Any more of this not going to come down this way?
Yeah, eventually. Pines don't come back.
Eventually.
Excellent. So we just wait here and then kill the rest of them when they come.
I'll tell you what, we'll make that. How are your legs, Nobby? They all right?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, all of me hurts, frankly. I think I've got a glue allergy.
Caragor
Got a
goes.
bit of a rash. Would you mind taking a look at it?
Yeah, I'm quite known for acting irrationally. Grim optimism. Nailed it. Caragor goes and, within eyesight of Nobby, severs off the head of Pines with his cutlass. Doesn't mind if it takes a minute or so.
Yeah.
Brings the head back, gives it to Nobby and says, "Do you remember your way back to Belson, Nobby?"
Yeah.
Aye. We'll take this. You can tell the empty hand. They can fuck right off.
Oh, all right. Whatever you say.
Empty hand, wasn't it? That is your tribe?
Yeah.
Good. Caragor cuts off one of his hands.
Oh, okay. You untie him, slam his hand onto the thing, and just sever the hand at the wrist. He screams in pain and staggers to his feet, clutching the head. Oh!
There you go. Now, I wouldn't go bleeding that much around Belton, because as you know, there's plenty of beasts around there that smell that from a while off, so... I'd be quick, Nobby. I'd get back to Urgir pretty fucking quick if I were you.
See ya.
Backs away to the door, looks at all of you. You'll never get away with this.
If you see Grass Skuldeth, tell him these words. I see you.
He looks at you in terror and then opens the door and turns and runs. Stops, looks at something on the ground with shock, and then turns and runs off.
That's something on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, let's go and investigate. I'll go and have a look.
All right, you go, Shania, you go out to the doorway and have a look. There is another empty-hand orc on the floor by the door. He is laying on the ground. He has a crossbow bolt through each eye. There is a door jamb is lying next to the door. As you get the feeling he locked the door. He put a bar across the door, and then something shot him, and then he collapsed. Walking out of the darkness along the pathway towards it are 3 drow, led by Vilkus de Veer. They are holding hand crossbows. Guten Abend, Fräulein.
Yeah, and to you. What you want?
We told you we would be looking out for you, little sister. It seems you have been in quite a pickle.
Well, you know, we get in some adventures, we have some time, so what?
You've betrayed.
Yes, this is true.
We knew you, the one you were working with, could not be trusted. We had been watching her. If you had accepted our friendship, maybe we could have told you this.
Well, I find it very hard to trust, you know? And you had not given me any reason to do so.
Well, maybe we have a reason now. You were in the Temple of Pharasma.
Yes, we were.
We hear that someone was brought from there. Someone doing wicked things to the city who was stopped.
Yeah, we caught him.
We hear that you had a hand in it, and that perhaps he was someone who is of interest to us.
Well, yes, I believe that he would be of interest to you. But right now, the Church of Pharasma has him.
Who was this man, Zvalanus de Veer?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
It was, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
We're not doing that again, are we?
Nah.
You end up with the matron mother of the drow.
Yes. This was the man.
He spits on the floor. Says, "Rot in hell, father. Then you have done us a service. It was us who were sent to bring him home to us. But this is a better outcome.
Well, then you are welcome.
Perhaps we can do you a service in return.
Yes? What could you do?
The one who betrayed you. We have been following her as well when we knew that you were consorting with her.
You mean that you know where she is?
9. But we know who she was working for within the city, and who may have helped her get out of the city.
Yes, this would be of much interest.
Very well. We will tell you. On one condition.
Yeah?
What is your name, little sister?
My name?
That is all the information will cost you. Tell us your name and we will leave. We have no reason to be in Kermarga any longer. We will give you the name, and we will tell you where you can go to seek your revenge. And then we will leave this city, and we will never have to see you again.
Fine.
The rest of the Danger Club can't hear this, can they?
You can hear that there are words being spoken outside, so it's up to you as to whether you want to come forward.
Fulton heads
I
outside.
was going to say, yeah, because I saw
rest
the
of you
orc
kind
leave
of-
and
yeah.
look down at something.
The rest
so
of you
Yeah,
can
we're
head
wondering.
to the door.
take a peek around the door. Wait. Caragor caught the last couple of words of that. Caragor looks and shakes his head at Shania.
It's okay, Cardo. It's fine. We need to know who this is, yeah?
No, I'm not putting you at risk.
Yeah.
I just nearly lost Travis and Ika because of my own folly. I'm not putting you and your potential.
We all
family
make
on
our
the
own
line.
decisions about what risks that we take, okay?
Yeah, but no.
Look, this is my decision.
I can find
it's
Freya.
okay. It's okay. Yeah, you may have my name. My name is Shezna. Shezna Wrong.
She's not wrong. He looks at the others for a moment, and then nods. Very well. She's not wrong. I am not familiar with your house, but that is not unusual. There are so many of us.
Yeah, there are many.
The person that helped the one who betrayed you is a powerful man. He lives in the Highside district. His name is Uncle Gooden.
Uncle Gooden.
He is a philanthropist. Ask around the city, you will find him to be very, very popular. But there is another side to him, we think. Not that anyone would believe this.
What manner of creature is he?
We don't know. We were not able to get close to him. We know he is extremely powerful in the city. But we have heard rumors that there is one who may know how to get close to him. There is a small curiosity shop on the lower levels of the Highside stacks in the slums. It is run by an old rat named Christoph Wren. He supposedly knows how to contact the only person who knows how to get to Uncle Gooden.
Yeah. So, Uncle Gooden. And we go to the curiosity shop. What was the name of the rat?
Christoph.
Christoph.
When you find him,
Christoph.
you must ask him to put you in contact with Big Mike.
It's Big Mike.
Big Mike
Okay,
is
so-
the terror of the Highside stacks.
So, Christoph Wren to get to Big Mike, to get to Uncle Gooden, to get to... Okay, yeah.
Christoph Wren.
We have a long trail to get through
We'll
here.
each remember one name.
Okay, try and...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You
yeah.
remember Uncle Gooden.
Okay, I can do
I'll
this.
remember Christoph Wren.
And I'll remember Big Mike.
So long as none of you are people who have trouble remembering important names. I'm sure there will be no problem with this.
What was your name?
Big Mike.
No.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were testing me already.
No,
I'm ready this time.
I was asking them that.
Be careful with this Big Mike.
Why?
I hear he is a giant of a man who has killed over 100 people. I'm sure you will get on well with him.
Caragor just pushes the door a little bit further open and nods to the drow and then nods back inside of the carnage within.
See, we are not so similar. Good luck on your journey. And be careful, this is sister. He looks up at the top of the roof and says, it looks like rain in here. And then they turn and walk away into the darkness.
I definitely didn't change the name enough.
Velda thinks that she's been lying the whole time. She's actually called Wong.
Yeah, right.
It's all Wong.
All right.
Shania, is that your drow name?
What?
Is that your drow name?
I just made it up on the spot. Very quick thinking, yeah.
That
They
was
walked
really...
away, right? They walked
they've
away.
gone.
Definitely think he bought it.
Yeah, I think so
I mean,
too.
I was thinking that he would, but then he said something at the end that made me think, no.
I knew
Why
that.
did he say it was raining inside?
You know, because
Surely
my
that's
last
an
name is
impossibility.
Rain.
But I thought you spelled it. I thought you spelled it in the way like, like the
I
rain
mean,
of
yeah,
a king.
like I do spell it that way, yeah.
But I
that's
think
how
it's a play on
spelled.
words, yeah.
But I
it's
think
like,
he's doing,
So-
he's doing places on verses.
So is any of you like disappointed in those because that was a really dramatic moment with those guards, and then that one was like, oh, I've got a problem with my glue, I think I've got a rash. It was really disappointed as soon as they opened their mouths. I was really disappointed. I was like,
Why are you disappointed?
well, because we were fighting them and it was really epic, and then one of them's got a aversion to glue.
I cut his hand off, gave him a severed head, and sent him with
Well,
a
that
message
was good, but
back
it's
to
when they
the
open their
warlord of
mouths.
Belkzen.
I think
Well,
maybe we should we've got things to do.
Look, I think this
yeah,
is the
yeah.
reality behind it. You see, it's, we're all just getting along in life, aren't we, with rashes and things like that. And you don't really need to know
This
that
is the
before you
thing,
kill
you know.
someone.
I've got a shoe full of cheese, so I know.
I definitely didn't need to know that.
I mean, you look extremely fearsome when you are fighting of people, but then often you trip over and land on your nose.
Aye.
And
Bet your
so
axe.
then maybe,
Well, there's
there
that
can all be
famous.
disappointment sometimes.
There's that famous saying. Look, and you will fall if you don't step in front of the other.
Step in front of the other what?
You dwarves continue to fascinate me. You really do. What an extraordinary colloquialism. It's extraordinary.
You've heard that saying, right? Fulton looks at everyone.
I tell you what,
right?
I've got a new one.
Aye, yeah, I've heard it loads of times. Yeah.
I've heard this one. If I'm glued to the wall, don't be afraid of dwarves. I've heard that one before.
Here, I've got one.
What?
Maybe we need some healing.
I
I've never heard that phrase. Never heard
Never
that
heard
phrase.
that. Never heard
could
that.
use some healing, actually. Could
A good night's sleep.
I mean,
Are Riker and
just-
Travis still there?
Oh yeah. Iker
we need-
is staring furiously at Fulton for his procrastinating. She walks over to Shania and says, Shania, may I have the gun again, please?
Yeah, I've almost tempted to give it to you, but unfortunately, no, not this time.
We need to talk, Shania.
we should
Can't
probably
go
go to
around
sleep
shooting
and then
people.
go find this
It's quite important, but
No, what we should do.
Christopher Wren.
What we should,
Friend.
yeah, but
Christoph Wren.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think first of all we need to make sure that that Ica is in the safe place.
we need to do that.
We
we need to get out of
Surely
this
back to
tavern,
the
really.
carnival.
Just as a quick one, lads. The inn is empty now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is definitely empty.
So let's completely loot it and
Oh.
take all the contents of that,
Oh, I thought you-
including the cash.
Yeah,
register.
this is a good idea.
I thought you were going to say we could turn this into our own little HQ, the Danger HQ.
No, that's a stupid idea. Who want a base? Fucking hell, Fulton, get a grip, mate. You're gonna be travelling all over the world. Why do you want a base
Danger
for?
Tavern.
Well, we don't want to be sure.
Where everybody hates your face.
Do you remember when we were going to run a boat? We were going to get on a boat.
Still
yeah.
big dreams for that.
And we
Big dreams.
burned it. Do you remember that?
We
And it had
burned it.
Velda at the front of it.
And then there was that whole time travel thing that we're not even addressing.
Aye. Oh yeah, that.
Let's not think about it. We need to move on. We need
All
to
right,
move on.
We realistically,
tangents.
what we doing? Can we sort of swiftly parcel off Shania and Travis into another, because this is even in their home fucking town, man.
Yeah, right.
We can't even put them on the back on a fucking boat.
We can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
We've got to keep them with us until we leave this fucking city, haven't we?
You
But
could
we kind of do.
the other people you know here. You know the Gearwright brothers, and you know where they live.
Okay.
So
They'll
you
be
could-
safe with the Gearite brothers. Trust me.
What an amazing idea. Where did that come from?
I just
It's
saw
like you were
it now.
inspired.
It's this dwarven thing, isn't it? Fulton?
Until we can guarantee them safe passage, that's probably a good idea.
Grand. All right, we'll
Yeah,
do that
okay.
then. But
Also-
Velda,
What?
you can't come with us.
Why?
You can't go see the Gearite brothers.
Why not?
You insult them all the time.
I didn't.
Aye, you
I
do.
left
You
on
have
good
insulted
terms.
them a lot. You have insulted them a lot. They hate
No,
you.
I said I was going to pop it. No, they don't.
Also, if we have
they loathe
this.
you. They see you.
What? They do not.
No,
They
they
do
told
see
me.
you.
They said to me, "Hey, Fulton, I think that guy's a bit of a prick." So I said, "Yeah, he is a bit of a prick." So I said I wouldn't let them see you again. Sorry. See ya.
Really?
And also, we must bring the machine that needs fixing. There were parts.
Yes,
yes,
we
yeah.
should have fixed it.
Like,
And
could be
I
very
left-
useful.
No,
I was going to go
we
and visit
said-
them in their shop. We
They
left on
said,
excellent terms.
did you not remember? We asked them about 3 times. They said we need about 400 gold pieces worth of those parts in order
and
to make it
they're
work.
quite hard to get.
It's 500
and all it was a little mechanical thing to go in and
I mean, I'm
spy.
good for doing it. It's just have we got the spare cash on us?
Anyway, should we sort of like
We'll
right.
do
We'll
this.
do this on the way.
speed
Go
this
there.
up?
You make your way.
Have we looted the inn?
You return to the inn, having started to go. You go back to the inn.
I thought that was the. I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, if we're all game for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
You spend some
Yes.
time. You spend some time looting the inn. You find enough things for 20 trail rations by going through the kitchens, and you also find about 100 gold pieces worth of bits and bobs, worth of cash, both in some of the rooms. You find some more bodies in some of the rooms of people who had been staying there. But there isn't a huge amount. This is a tavern. It's not like adventurers deal in huge quantities of gold. Interestingly, someone did a conversion, and a gold piece is equivalent to about $100.
Okay.
Wow, really?
So yeah, like normal people are trading in coppers. So gold pieces are pretty valuable. So
80 quid.
Cool.
yeah, so you find 100 gold pieces and you find some food, but that's all there is really. You're not going to go stealing all the tables and chairs.
Felder steals all the tables and chairs.
Nope.
We go hire a wagon. We get IKEA on this motherfucker.
And then we get a boat.
A really well furnished boat.
Stocked with IKEA.
Okay,
Just for the
and
sake
then
of it, I divide up the gold
Cool.
pieces between
Great,
5.
great.
So 20 gold pieces each and 4 rations each.
All right, you go to visit the Gearwright brothers. They open the door, see Velda, close the door.
What the?
Takes him after some a bit of convincing, reopen the door. How much do you want to tell them about what happened?
Not much.
I think we should let them know that there's a certain, that we were set upon by some people, and
Sure, yeah.
To keep them safe.
Yeah, to keep them safe, and
There could be some
there
people
could be
after
people
them.
looking for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
He nods, says, "Right here. They'll be safe here. I don't think many people know we're here. Certainly, if business is anything to go by. Nonetheless, we'll keep them here. We'll give them food and things, and we won't let anyone in."
Thank you so much. This is hugely appreciated of us. Do you say is that business is not going well?
It'll take a while to pick up.
Okay, well, maybe we could give you a small something to tide you over for the moment. I'd take out, sort of 15 gold pieces or something.
Okay.
Go here, obviously for to help you out at this point and to say thank you.
Well, I'm not going to turn down gold.
Keep them safe.
I'll put it towards food. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
He nods and then closes the door. This is all still early hours of the morning, really, so it's not really that busy. Barangar was out there in his sort of his pajamas and his little night hat. But yeah, he takes Ica. They take Ica and Travis in and close the door. As they're closing the door, Ica turns and says, "Get them for me."
Do not worry. We will take care of this.
Oh, aye. That'll be done. That'll be done, love.
And Travis nods. And,
Stay safe.
Thanks, fellas. And they close the door. Where would you like to
Just
go?
before they close the door,
Okay.
just grab Travis as
Kick
the door
the door.
shutting and
Okay.
go, "Travis, that were fucking brave." And I nod at Travis and I close the door.
he just kind of silently nods back to you and then closes the door. All right. What's next on the list?
To the curiosity shop?
To the curiosity.
Do we know where the
wait, hang on.
curiosity shop
Wait a
is?
moment. I'm really fucking tired.
Yeah, we should rest.
I think we should all rest.
Hey, but there's just one thing I got to do. Excuse me.
Hello there.
Hello. I just haven't done this in a while. Here's 10 gold pieces.
Oh, that's equivalent to a that's equivalent to $1,000. I don't know what $1 is.
See you later.
I'm gonna gamble it all. He runs off.
There we go. Now we can go to sleep.
Okay, yeah. Is there somewhere like?
I mean, there's a very good inn nearby that has very cheap rates
we,
right now.
We go and border ourselves up and sleep for the night, I think.
Okay.
And just,
You go in.
I mean, because aren't they coming back to that?
Is in that inn? Is there clearly a dead body of the owner?
Yeah, the owner is
behind the
dead.
bar.
Okay.
But yeah,
he's
we
behind the
should
bed.
like
He's behind
clear
the
all that
thing.
up and
Well, I don't
It's-
think we should stay there.
Yeah.
No.
It's
no,
free.
I think we.
No,
we
this is
should
a
just-
bad idea.
Yeah, I think we should go and stay somewhere else because it means walking all the way back there and sleeping with a bunch of dead bodies and a hell of a lot of
Why
questions.
don't we do that thing where you put like pillows in a bed, and then we get the inn over the other side of the road, and they all come in and they like stab the pillows and they screech like this. Yee! After they find out it's just pillows.
You analyse Fulton's plan. Look at the balcony hotel. Look across the road from it and see that it's a 4-story drop down to the forges below.
Hey?
What is wrong with you?
Sometimes I feel like he favors suicide.
Would you like to go and find a different inn?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Not even on the same street.
All right.
Somewhere else.
You make your way out of the Biss district and find your way towards the Highside Stacks district, which is relatively nearby. It is indeed slum-like here. The Highside Stacks is comprised of enormous towers stretching up sort of 15-20 stories up into the air, right to the top of the cavern. Indeed, some of them even go up through the walls themselves, and they seem to be, you reckon they probably come out on top of the walls, so out in the sunlight. The lower level, the street level here, is just filthy streets, most of it unpaved, and you can see beggars moving around. You can see ramshackle places. The bits immediately around a lot of the towers are quite well decorated, but most of them have high walls around the bottom. So you get the very much the feeling this is a place of haves and have-nots. You don't explore it too far because you don't want to go too far into it without having a rest, but you do come across a tavern a little way in called the Dirty Toad.
Looks lovely.
As I was approaching, I was just going round to all the beggars. One for you, one for you.
Oh, yes. Why didn't we
one for
advertise
you.
we've got money, Fulton? What an excellent idea in this neighbourhood.
How many beggars are there?
Right, so
Stacks of them. Rolls 10d6.
I'm going to roll 2d20 for how many beggars you give things to. That is 18 beggars, so you give away 18 gold pieces. And you now have a crowd of about 30 beggars following the group of you around.
You are such a thundering tit.
This is the best way to be inconspicuous, isn't it, Fulton? Well done, everyone.
Hey, I'm a giver, not a receiver.
Except of fatal wounds. You receive those quite a lot.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah,
Hey, look at this place. It's a Dirty Toad. I like this name, yeah.
I like it because it's not in the street with all these beggars.
Caragor goes
Okay.
up.
What? Not that I've got a problem with beggars, but just
I mean, it kind of sounds like you do.
Why do you hate the homeless,
Have
Velda?
you,
Yeah, what's going on?
You stand out here and you explain to them why they should.
Well, I mean, that didn't come up, but why'd you hate poor people?
I don't hate poor people.
Can't
I
believe
just
you
don't
hate
like
poor
great
people as
big-
well as the whole
I
list of
don't
other
like
people that you
mobs.
hate.
This is a mob.
That guy says he hates poor people.
Oh, for God's sake. This is ridiculous.
A murmur starts going around the beggars, and they all kind of start huddling together angrily.
Caragor just goes past and goes, "Eat the rich," and then he knocks on the door of the Dirty Toad and goes, "Excuse me, is there anybody immediately on the other side of this door?"
No,
Caragor kicks it open as hard as he can.
You kick the door open. You send a halfling flying across the floor. Oh, that'll teach me for being a natural liar. You walk into the Dirty Toad. It is a filthy-looking bar. There is a lady behind the bar cleaning glasses with a cloth which is dirtier than the glasses and just appears to be making the glasses dirtier. There are a smattering of people sat around. Dark Michael is stood on the stage at the far side of it with about 2 people around him. He's currently in the case saying, and what's the deal with trail rations? I mean, who are they trying to keep out of those? There is no reaction from the crowd. Do you ever get... Oh, you... Where's my zombie?
Out here. He gestures to all the poor people.
3, get over here. The poor people do not respond.
See? They're alive. I fixed them.
Wait, no, I can bring it back. Do you ever have that thing where you shop in a shop that's not as good as Dark Michael's quality adventuring goods? Oh, it's the worst, isn't it? Someone hits him with a tomato. He cries and just kind of runs through the curtain to the back.
Oh well.
You've ruined
now
Dark
I feel
Michael's...
sorry for him. No.
How many rooms do you have to rent, Mr.
Dark Michael. Still talking to him. Haven't moved NPCs. Just still talking to Dark Michael.
I'm a woman.
Hey, she's
sorry.
quite clearly a woman.
Hello. You're very beautiful.
Oh, don't misgender and then creep on them.
No, I'm just saying that.
I'll take any flattery I can get. I have 1 room available.
We'll take it.
Well, take it.
We'll take it.
How many beds are in this
No,
room?
we'll take it. Let's just go.
Wait a moment.
It's 10 gold pieces for the night.
Velda.
Done.
10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces.
All right. 2 copper pieces.
Right,
that's better.
Yeah, okay.
That's
all right,
better.
then. I've got this, everyone. 2 copper pieces.
You've got to try, ain't you?
So that was your round, was it? That was your round, Velda. So 2 copper pieces rounds. That's your round. Oh yeah, Velda.
We haven't had any drinks. That was for the room. Boom.
Yeah, I know, but anyway, fuck you.
Bar's closed. She puts a sign on the thing. Have a good night. She gives you your room key.
Oh. I was going to buy all these beggars a drink.
Let's go and rest.
Yeah, let's go and rest.
All right.
All right, you go upstairs. It is a small, cramped room with a single bed in it. The bed almost seems to move slightly as you come in. You get the sense of like something under the covers just skittering out from under them and disappearing under a skirting board. The room is very dark, despite the fact there are torches burning outside because the window is too filthy to let in any light. But nonetheless, it is a room. It is dry, and it is hopefully safe from anyone who might be looking for you, apart from all the beggars. And so you are able to bed down for the night. It is cramped, but you've had such conditions. You slept in I think the last night's sleep you had was literally in a tomb. So
Yes,
yeah.
it was.
So you're able to get some rest. So you all gain your level plus your constitution modifier in hit points. And you have, if any of you have non-lethal damage, I don't think you have, it is all cured. And you reset all of your spells and all of your, any special abilities or anything like that. All recover and you awake achy and still fairly injured for a few of you, but better than you were the following day.
Oh, does anyone have any healing left? Oh, I've got some. Now I've got magical powers. Yeah, I'm still feeling very, very in pain. Oof.
Me too.
I do say, though, whenever you got a chance, but well done, everyone. I did a great job yesterday.
Well done.
Hey.
That was quite something.
Aye.
It was a pleasure and honour to be there.
Hey, and
Let's
Carragher, we've always got your back. Don't worry.
Always.
Oh, always.
I see us.
Let's go to breakfast.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Even though it's probably dinner time or something, isn't it?
You head down. You head down and get breakfast is closed. It's the late national, but there is a brunch option, which you're able to serve. You're served.
What is the brunch?
The brunch option is roasted spider, roasted
How
gut
much
of
is it?
spider.
Lovely.
It's a gold piece for all of you to get.
18 roasted spiders for my friends who have been waiting outside. Thank you.
Are they still there?
You buy roasted spiders for everyone. You poke your head out of the door to deliver your roasted spiders. There are lots of poor people surrounding the entrance thing. They're all holding placards saying, "Eat the rich, down with Velda."
Where did they get the placards?
You can afford placards, but you can't afford something to eat. What is wrong with you people?
Unbelievable. All right, you dine on your roasted spider and then make your way out. As you go out through the streets, the people all boo Velda. And then it's boo Velda and cheer Fulton as they eat their spider.
How does that sound, Dan?
Boo! Hey, boo! Hey.
I'll probably add a sound effect in there. Thank you.
I just want to hear the sound of someone cheering and booing.
I've already made some notes.
General crowd hubbub. Fortunately, they do not follow you down the street. They're busy eating their spiders. Where would you like to go?
To the curiosity shop.
All right. You make your way following the instructions given to you by Vilkas. You head to the curiosity shop, which is on a little back street, a little mucky back street, and you see a little sign saying Christoph Wren's House of Curiosities. So you push or kick?
No, I was just going to knock politely.
Okay, you knock politely.
I'll probably add a sound effect in there.
I looked at Colin before he said that because I knew he'd say something. I was gonna...
You guys.
Hello there.
Hello.
Christoph.
Hello.
Christoph
Come in,
Wren.
we're open. You hear from inside.
We go in.
Okay, you push the door open, it tinkles a little bell. You can see it's a small shop. There are shelves laid out everywhere with just knickknacks on them, bits of bobs, bits of rope, some farming tools, some just kind of general stuff you'd see in a general store. Behind the counter, hobbling out from behind it, is a rat folk. So he's a rat. He is about the size of Fulton. He has white fur and he has long whiskers that kind of droop down, so he looks quite old. He has a cloth tied across his eyes and around his head, and you can see from the way he's walking with his stick out front that he is blind as he makes his way around the front. Can I help you?
Hello.
We're the Danger Club.
Oh, how marvellous. How good to know.
What's your name?
My name is Christoph Wren. This is my little shop. It's not very much, but I hope that hope you'll find something you like. Do have a little look around if there's anything you're not
We're
sure
looking
about.
for Big Mike.
Oh, I was going to do a bit of warming him up there.
Yeah, all right. You don't have to be so rude.
You know.
Yeah, we're looking for Big Mike.
Big who?
Big Mike.
Can't help you there, I'm afraid. Not a name I've ever heard of.
What was your name, Shania?
Yeah, it was Mr. Gooden.
Uncle Godden.
Uncle Gordon. That's what I said. It's Uncle Gordon.
We had one name each.
It's Uncle Gordon. That's what I said.
Gordon or Gooden?
We need to speak to
Gooden.
Big Mike, who can get us in touch with Uncle Godden.
Why?
Gooden.
Why do you want to go after Uncle Good?
We're not going after him. We wish to speak with him. We have heard that he is a nice guy, yeah?
No, he knows where someone is that we want to find.
Aye. And exact our revenge.
Yes, it's not actually him.
Oh, sorry.
At the mention of the word revenge, a door behind the counter opens and a figure enters. There is a great shadow cast across the wall as this figure enters, lit by a candle, and as they come into the room more, the shadow shrinks down as they get further from the light. Describe yourself, new character.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast, April Hughes. Star of Harry Potter and Play That Goes Wrong, and that really successful kids show that I can't remember the name of. I should have researched your intro better, shouldn't I?
Basically play children.
Yeah.
As a 28-year-old. That's my life.
Yeah. But most importantly, someone who's played games with us, been playing Pathfinder with us for years, really, before life got in the way. So it is awesome to get a chance to have a game with you.
It's exciting to be here.
we will do a proper intro on our next episode, I'm sure. But until now, let's find out who your character is.
Yeah.
Who has just walked into the room?
Big Mike has just walked. Not so big. A small gnome has walked into the room. She looks really young. She looks about 12, 13 years old. If you think about Spinelli from Recess meets Hit Girl from Kick-Ass, that is who you're looking at.
Nice.
I've got this wonderful pink and blue hair, kind of in the Spinelli kind of pigtails on either side of the head. And I've got a beanie hat on, a black beanie that kind of gets pulled down over my face to have like eye holes and a mouth hole. On top of that beanie is a multicolored unicorn horn. But I usually wear it like on top of my head like a beanie so it can roll up and roll down my face.
Nice. Amazing.
I've got a black leather top on. I've got some chainmail, master chain.
You do, yeah. You got a chain
master
shirt.
work chain shirt. And then across my shoulder, from one shoulder to a hip, is an ammo belt. And in that, I've got various kind of Bugsy Malone-esque weapons. I've got a slingshot with bullets and various thieving tools.
Nice.
And on the other side, Xing over my chest, is a rope, a silk rope. On the back, across my back, where you normally see samurai swords, is two plungers making an X across my back, and I have got I've got a short sword as well, a black kilt with black leather leggings and tiny black military boots.
That's a really good description of your character.
I have been excited, guys.
It's really in depth. It really made me think about, oh shit, where have I put all my stuff on Aragorn?
I know,
He's carrying his
yeah.
stuff.
Are you like a vicious plumber? Is this
In my daytime.
in the daytime?
Plumber by day, thief by night.
Yeah, right.
Caragor sees Big Mike come out and points at the tiny skirt and points at his own black armored kilt and goes, hey, got the same, nearly the same sort of clothes.
No, we don't know who you are yet. We haven't asked, have we?
No.
I really wanted to
Yeah.
say something as I came.
Go ahead, yeah.
Go ahead,
What are you
yeah,
going to
do
say
your
as you
thing.
come in?
The shadow gets smaller.
Danger Club. I've been waiting for you.
And that's where we leave it for tonight. Find out more about Big Mike next week.
Amazing.
That's so good.
Well done for
Yeah, thank you for hanging on. Yeah.
Ready? Okay, we'll stumble through this one. First take, go.
Dun, 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 dun.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who bends his axe for you. When I go home, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who falls down at your door. Falls down the pit.
yeah.
Falls down a pit, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right.
Great. Well done, guys. Nice take.
It was the first take.
Put that in. Nah, that's have it as that. That's good.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who bends his axe for you. When I wake,
You need to go home! You need to go home, Ross!
wait,
You can do.
You live a bunga, they played it for years!
We can cut it together. You can do like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Go and sing verse.
well, I might have got these in.
So you can hear yourself sing. It's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
It's better. I know you don't want to
thanks.
hear yourself sing. I don't want to hear you sing, but you know.
When I go home, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who falls in a pit with you.
We thought you were going from the top again. I didn't realise you were in the second line.
Seriously, this is going as an outtake at the end of the episode. This is great. This is fantastic.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Cause I would
Are you going to the
roll-
chorus? You're going to the chorus. That's the start bit for the verse. You've done the verse lead up for the chorus.
Together. All right, I'll do it from the
Here we
beginning.
go. Dun, 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 and
When I wake
Here we go.
Are you ready?
This time. Here we go.
In your own time, please, Mr. Ross Armstrong.
Take 7. Chung, 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 chung.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who falls down.
Scott leaves.
Give it to someone else.
Just cut it together like one word at a time.
Can I do it?
No, I'll do it.
Can I do it? No, I'm
I'll do it properly.
I'm going to take your thing, Ross.
All right,
Here we go.
when I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the dwarf who bends his axe for you. When I go home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who falls in the pit with you.
And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
To the bee, the dwarf.
To the bee! You're going to walk to the bee! Is there a bee that dwarfs go to famously? Is there, Ross?
God, you said man. You're a dwarf.
Yeah, I know.
fucked up the chorus as well.
It was beautiful.
All right, let's just do the chorus.
Yeah, I think we've got a good... I think we're good. We're good till the chorus.
All right, I'll do it one more time.
I'm sorry, I did fuck up the chorus. The chorus is
Right.
I would roll 500 ones. Yeah, it was my bad.
And then what's it after that? And then we just
2, 3, and
I would roll 500 ones and I would roll 500 more to be the dwarf who rolled 1,000 ones to fall down at your door.
natural one.
Right, let's do the chorus
Lovely.
again. You're sorry, I pointed at you last
pointed at me
minute.
and I was like, hi.
Sorry, I just assumed we said everyone. No, it's
Dance.
like-
do something quick.
The hype girl.
Okay, so the chorus,
All right.
right? Give us that Galena one more time, yeah?
2, 3, and
I would roll
No,
500.
let's get it right.
What is it? I would roll
500 ones.
Yeah. And I would roll 500.
So join in on our go.
Just
2,
to be the...
Don't pretend like you don't know the lyrics to this song, you're Scottish.
Too early, too eager.
So I'm going to go 2, 3, and we all join in on the and.
Yeah.
So
All right.
2, 3,
And I would walk 500 ones and I would roll 500
Someone say walk.
To be- yeah.
I've got Scott walking 500 ones. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought we
I've
were.
got holding respect for the Proclaimers, I tell you what. It's hard. It's a hard song.
Hey hooligans, this is Michael
This is Michelle.
This is Jeremy.
from Who the What Now?
The show about
Strange stories from the internet. And Bigfoot came over and beat his ass. Oh my god. He knocked him around a little bit and he just kind of went limp and Bigfoot left.
pop culture.
Jean-Claude Van Clam.
I thought
Jean-Claude Van
thought you were
Clam
gonna-
was supposed to be the alien in Predator. And did a jump splits and ended up with his batch right in the dude's face.
That's his
Do I
move.
get the part?
In our crazy lives. I'm like, oh, there's a cat on my back. And then all of a sudden I feel something. I feel a furry paw go down my ass crack. Just slide right down my ass crack. I was like, what are you doing? You can catch us on all your favorite podcast applications.
Spotify.
iTunes.
Libsyn.
iHeartRadio.
Stitcher.
Your mamas. And wherever else you find they have quality podcasts.
So don't miss out on the next
Who the What
Now?